I'm back and welcome to the reaction to the first episode of Boba Fett. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did mess up. I recorded my audio and the show in the same audio track, so I can't mute the show. It also mutes me. So this isn't my first reaction. This is the first time reaction. I've seen this episode before now, once. But I had a lot to say about it, so I'm gonna record this again. I just want you guys to know because I don't wanna. I guess I don't want you to feel like I'm seeing this for the first time. I guess this at least lets me gather my thoughts a lot more. I can probably give a much more concise. I mean, it's still gonna be my reaction's still gonna be long, but I guess I can just I don't know cut out a lot of the fluff and me and moving because I'm doing this again. I hope you guys can understand and still enjoy. From the next episode, I will try to, I will actually do it like this because now I know what I was supposed to do, right? Now I don't like them flashbacking to Camino and now they're gonna flash back to the Geonosis arena. It seems like they want to invoke the old people because people like Boba Fett. He's just a cool character. He doesn't do much in the movies. Actually, nah, he does do a lot. He just has a small screen time in the movies. In the original trilogy, has a very small screen time, but people still like Boba Fett. And well, I feel like they just want to invoke that imagery, which I don't see why you would want to do that instead of just, I guess, just nostalgia bit. But also, it's might be it's something you can't fault them for having Boba Fett imagery. So that's neither here nor there. But now we are in the Sarlacc. This is what I wanted to see: how they escape from the Sarlacc. Okay, he pulled out that tube from the stormtrooper's helmet. Stormtroopers have air filters in their helmets, like filters for air, but they don't have actually extra air canisters in there. And I feel like the problem here isn't that he's, having, there isn't clean air. I feel like there's not enough air the way he's panting, and what would make sense to me here, just from common sense alone. So I'm like, I don't I mean, it's like they went up they didn't really have to show us that there isn't enough air, and I would have just bought that there's enough air in this cavity. But because they showed us that there isn't enough air or something like that, now this really bothers me because stormtroopers don't just have air like that for them. Because why would they need it? And also another concern I have here is he does his flamethrower thing, but they just showed us that there isn't enough air here. So wouldn't the fire take up a lot of oxygen in the small ass cavity? And now I know what's gonna happen, and it's stupidly silly. It only took them what, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to completely have me go mental on the show. To try to spot the problem here, guys. There are three problems here. I'm gonna show you guys the scene. Let it happen. Okay, yeah. So there are three main problems here, as I said. First of all, if you notice, he didn't come out the Sarlacc's mouth. He came out under sand. So did he cut open the Sarlacc and dig his way up? Because we already know that there isn't enough air. So if you're digging, you're gonna be even more fucked for air, right? Because how do you dig with that limited amount of air as you keep digging? Second, so he cut through the sarlacc, right? He's just essentially digging through the sarlacc's internal organs, and then he cuts the skin open and starts to dig outside, which I don't know, seems like unrealistic to me. And the third thing is here in the background, The Sarlacc isn't moving. Neither is the throat nor the tentacles are moving. So does that mean he killed the Sarlacc? Because that little fire isn't gonna kill a Sarlacc. Sarlaccs are run like kilometers deep. You can't kill them with that little puff of fire. That's not how Sarlaccs do, man. So I really like escaping the Sarlacc can be like a 10-minute sequence, and you have just made it 3 minutes and haven't given me any explanations, which really like sets a bad precedent. Java's roll up, probably the most reliable people to roll up. Java's also always roll up. Another thing I did notice, that's a LAAT in the background. How the fuck is a LAAT here? I mean, it's gotta be from the Clone Wars. So that's lucky that you just found a random LAAT junk to fall down by. I don't know. It's like they just wanted something in the shot because you don't need that. We already saw Cobb in the Mandalorian get picked up by Jawas when he was just a person. So like that's the kind of shit I'm like, is that a good thing that you put something recognizable there, or you just want something recognizable for the nerds? Because I feel like general audiences don't recognize that's an LAAT and don't care enough. They're tearing away the armor. Good. That's what Javas do. They tear away good shit. Yeah, yeah. It is again over here, kind of cool now. It's just weird. Not cool. It's weird that his skin is honestly pretty clean. It looks pretty clean in this shot. Ooh, that's a concussion there because he's knocked out. That's a concussion, and he probably has some form of sepsis from all that sarlacking. He has sepsis and concussions without treatment right now. And probably hepatitis A to Z. Sand people rock up. Here, I would really want them to dive into some Tuscan culture and lore. It's pretty good stuff if Disney can do it. I don't even think they know about it though. I don't think their writers even know about it. Ooh, yeah, he looks fucked. What's going on with his head? Is it that his head's just burned? That's probably it. It's probably not something immediate. But his whole face has that white kind of texture going. So I don't know. Looks weird. I guess it could just be a bunch of sand on his fucking face. Looks weird, but yeah, I'll just point that out. Now this is a sequence I really like, right? That he's going through the sand, wading through. Because the fact is, him wading through the sand like this really shows like a hardiness to the character that he has gone through, like he's gone through shit. And you might say that that's just one scene, but really, like the way he's going, right? It's not like he's just jogging along. You see, he is not comfortable in this. And that really tells you like he is a strong character. Unlike Ray, who's just like, it is so clean, like Ray's journey. She does not have any like visceral, just I am beat up right here. Nah, she just, it's smooth and clean. And this kind of like sloppiness here is like, yeah, we know that he can survive this, right? It's just decent character building, which is something I really wouldn't even point out in a normal thing. But Disney Star Wars' recent offerings have been rather incompetent. So I'm so surprised that they have like this kind of shot and he's not fucking just like, I can walk along just fine. I feel like they do actually do a decent job of not making him overpowered in the first episode. That's the CinemaSin sound effect, if I've ever heard it. Oi, oi. Uh, Copyright protect. Copyright protect. Just doing a Tuscan impression to copyright protect, guys. Ooh, they beat him. They beat him. Okay. Over here. There's something I want to show you guys, especially after episode 8 doing the disappearing dagger up here. There's something very similar here. Let's put this in a quarter speed and look at this guy in the back here, okay? Right now, whatever, right? I don't even think he's hitting him right now, but ah god, the sound is gonna kill you guys here. But look at his stick. That's, let's just say that's a hit. Look at that. He just didn't even like do a swing. The extra is just like, I am not paid enough for this. He isn't even like fully swinging. He just holds it close to him and then pulls it back. Which, you know, I get that you don't want to beat him, but like, come on. Another concussion. Come on. Huh. I am awake. I am awake. Now I'm gonna say, this dog looks so good, and this Rhodian looks so like flumpy. I guess I'm gonna call it flumpy. Dude, this Rhodian looks so flumpy, and the dog looks so good. I'm gonna call it a dog, because what are dogs but monsters? Like, somebody worked so hard on that dog. And the Rhodian is probably prosthetics, but yeah, it doesn't feel realistic. Ooh, that's a good, like, that's competence right there. Like, I can believe that. That's believable competence. Later on the episode, he does do some unbelievable shit as well.
Do you want me to cut your bonds?
Why is he calling to the Tuscans here? I mean, that just feels stupid, right? Why would you call to those guys? Don't you know they will beat your ass? And why did he not just maul this guy? Because he's gonna try to run away into the desert, which is another thing. Where do you want to run away to, my guy? What's your plan? Where are you gonna run away to? The dogs are gonna catch you, and my internet is gonna catch this review in the fucking middle. Jesus. Maybe the subtitled the alien? Maybe not. I guess I'm not. My internet is fucked. Yep. I hope we're back. Yeah, like he's running over the hill, but the dog's gonna catch him. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Now he's fucked because the sand people have caught up to him. I don't know what his plan was, and they all only mobilized one dog. He's lucky there's only one dog here. Now this is probably gonna be some kind of ritual combat, whatever. And this buffering is honestly pretty perfect. No, this is like a ritual combat, whatever. They're gonna fight to like capture him, and I don't know why they only send one dude. I'm calling it ritual combat because there could be that's what I thought this might be in the first thing, that if you beat him you become part of the tribe, but it isn't. They're just beating him up. I'm gonna skip through here. They beat him up.
Wake up, boss.
Yeah, so like this is good though, because we see our main character get fucking beat the fuck up. Again, main problem with the sequels, our main characters are too good, too strong. They lay the beat down on him. He gets beat the fuck up here. Now here they want to, I think, tell two stories at a time. Him like in the like real
Oh,
time,
you're on your way.
and the Tuscan story. It takes way too fucking long for Boba to wear his clothes. Just boots, strap. I guess that's no, that is also Boba, yeah. Vest, everything, one after the other. This is not as cool as they think. Also, I don't think the armor honestly fits that well. I'll be honest. The chest plate does seem kind of small and not well fitted. It really doesn't look that well fitted. Okay, he gets some money. Fair enough. I hope they explain how Boba got this kind of respect on Tatooine,
You catch your
because he
yellow.
doesn't just show up and get that kind
Something
of
about
power,
friendship.
right?
We really need a protocol droid.
You really need a protocol droid. This guy seems like he can translate this white droid. He does give you an attitude, so maybe we wipe his memory. Or I feel like on Tatooine, right? Just like hit up the Javas. I don't think that should be that hard to get a protocol droid. Like maybe like a day and a half.
Leader of the Trandoshan family, protectors of the city center and its business territories.
That's
Yeah.
weird. I used to work for him.
It's even weirder for him.
This is like small banter
To
that
the
I can
new
just go on.
daimyo.
It's an honor to be welcomed to Master Spaba.
I'm just gonna do some ahs here and there, man. I'm scared of the copyright. I'm ahing for the copyright. I'm moaning for the fucking copyright. What has YouTube reduced me to?
We were told the mayor was coming to pay tribute.
Indeed, yes. With apologies,
I hate
understand how
this
one
guy.
might draw
He
such a
is just
conclusion from the correspondence.
so
Very well.
irritating.
Extend my greetings and appreciation of the mayor's tribute.
Another understandable misunderstanding. The only tribute I bear is the mayor's heartfelt welcome.
So you bring no tribute.
The mayor's heartfelt welcome.
He had spoken such insolence to Jabba.
This just feels like a
He
stilted
fed you
line.
to his menagerie.
And also like the hand movement from Fennec. That's like something I do in like my like theater class or some shit when you have them like once a year. What was that hand movement?
Apologies.
This is so goofy.
Apologies.
Tell the mayor I'm here now.
He knows.
I mean, obviously he
Perhaps
knows.
another
He
time.
sent a guy to you.
Next.
Actually, there is one other matter, if I may.
What is it?
The matter of tribute.
I'm confused.
How is Boba like not that sharp? Like, I feel
He
like he
wants
should
you
be sharp
by
enough
him.
to know what he means when he says the matter of tribute.
I'm the crime lord. He's supposed to pay me.
Shall I kill him?
Also, you're talking like this in front of him. He's like, he
works
can
for the
hear
mayor.
this.
Is that a no?
That's a no.
Like, yeah, he can hear you. Any authority who had is
Lord
dead.
Fett offers the gift of your leave unmolested.
See, he's
Apologies. and
not even
appreciation.
affected.
The mayor may take it differently, but I shall indeed
Look at that.
convey
Look at
your
that
sentiments.
attitude. He is not scared. And I feel like they want to like show some authority.
I would not be surprised if you receive another delegation in the near future.
Yeah, like let's just move the fuck away, man. Move out.
Keep an eye on that one.
I keep an eye on
God.
everyone.
These two Gamorreans were once bodyguards to Jabba the
Yeah.
Hutt and later Bib Fortuna. They did not surrender even after their patron was killed. They were captured.
He's gonna
alive as a
recruit these
tribute to Lord
Gamorreans.
Fett.
I don't remember that much Gamorrean like their behavior and shit to know whether this is a good idea. Like, should you recruit them or not, right? Because frankly, Star Wars does have like a lot of species painted like just yeah, this is what Gamorreans do. Plus, Gamorreans aren't like that smart. Like a lot of people like just treat them like animals. They aren't like that smart, so it's yeah, I guess they're just the standard grunt unit on Tatooine. I don't know if it's a good idea to recruit them, but I feel like I should. And I think, yeah, that's something like. I guess I want to make you guys aware that this kind of lore is
Do not
there.
torture.
Respectfully, Lord Fett, on Tatooine, you must project strength.
I
You
mean, the
are to
droid
be
isn't
accepted
wrong.
As a daimyo.
Just shoot him, I feel like. Just publicly shoot him if you don't want to torture him.
You were loyal to both your bosses.
Don't recruit him.
Would you be loyal to me if I were to spare you?
They just said that they were loyal to their patron after they died. So what if they're still loyal? What if they fucking shoot you in the back?
Bad idea.
Fennec, good job, Fennec. The voice of reason. Ta 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 ta, my internet's fucked. Ta 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 ta. This is the second time, but we should be good for internet now. Now this is me, but Tatooine seems way too clean in this show. I guess this shot isn't the best example, but later on,
It is a sign.
right now, Fennec just said that it's a sign of power to have
Seeing the huts paraded around the
their nobles paraded on the streets. The thing is, right, you have two people in your posse. It's not impressive. You look like a fucking weirdo.
ways.
Because the Gamorreans are like, people don't treat them like humans. Like look at this like cantina thing. Looks so clean, so nice. That isn't Tatooine. And a lot of people might go might go right, especially I guess I'm projecting a bit, but like the EFAP coverage I've been seeing, I really like their coverage, and the rightfully so. They point out that every place in the galaxy kind of just looks like a shithole, and that's good criticism. But Tatooine is actually a shithole, and so it should be a shithole. But look at this, how clean are these droids? Look at this. They've got like little drink cans on the side, drinks on the side, proper betting with proper etiquette.
Would you like your helmet serviced and cleaned while you wait for Madame Garza?
No.
Sure.
Interesting, like the helmets cleaned one.
Looks smooth.
Because they later on give them money in the helmets, but I feel like this is Tatooine. No, everybody knows what's going on.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
This-
Would you care to partake in any of our Sunday
Tatooine.
offerings?
Maybe another time.
I feel like you could just hand him like a crate of money and people would be like, yeah, that's if you have this, if people genuinely do respect you, it's like, yeah, you're collecting, essentially you're running a protection racket. It's Tatooine. People aren't surprised by protection rackets.
This is Master Assassin Fennec
Ma-
Shan.
how do you introduce somebody as a master assassin?
replaced
That's the
Bib Fortuna.
stupidest thing.
Apologies, I didn't see your litter.
I wasn't carried on.
And he's replacing Bib Fortuna, which on the hierarchy, Bib Fortuna essentially just goes out and speaks for Jabba. It's like, where's Jabba? I feel like you're giving her the wrong impression, but I feel like the show just is gonna carry on like they didn't do anything wrong.
I can make the rounds without you. Jabba rarely left his chambers.
Jabba ruled with fear.
Jabba rarely left his chambers.
I intend to rule with
Jabba
respect.
can't leave his chambers. He's kind of
If I
fat.
may,
Speak freely.
in difficult times, fear is a sure bet.
She asked whether that she can speak freely or not. You didn't ask that in front of the guy. You just were like, you completely undermined his authority in front of the guy from the mayor. And over here, you're like, can I speak freely? Just seems annoying. Look at that. Okay, this is an ambush, right? Again, it's Tatooine, whatever, right? You got ambushed. What was this supposed to be? You fired a rocket into the shield. You know it's a shield. It's not gonna stop him. You just hurt yourself more. You just hurt yourself. Look at that. They are untouched. Also, we see the money come out the helmet. So you were just wearing the helmet with so... no. Actually, you were carrying it. Fuck. That's just me being stupid. No. This is fine. The helmet's fine. They get robbed immediately, which makes sense on Tatooine. And again, they aren't overpowering just 6 people at once, right? Who got the drop on them, have them surrounded. They are struggling here. They are struggling. Which is again good. You see our protagonists are actually a bit of a... Look at that. She tries to fight, fails. Because obviously she fails that. You can't grip on a shield. And here makes sense that they got help from like outside the circle. Again, this is stuff I wouldn't usually point out, but stuff making sense is such a big deal in Disney Star Wars. I am surprised pleasantly that stuff makes sense enough that it does. And I'm still not forgiving this series for the Sarlacc, but stuff makes sense so far. I am surprised. Well, I know it's gonna go majorly down the drain, so have the praise right now. Okay, I hate this, that you can just hold on and just go, oh, I'm good, I'm strong now. By the way, that's not a kill shot. That is not a kill shot, okay? Just mind that. That's not a kill shot, I'm pretty sure on him. That boba, just that guy, we see him crawling up. He's still fine. That's not a kill shot. That's important later. Just remember. One guy is dead. That's the one guy we saw our Gamorrean friend kill. And that's 2 down, 2 dead. Okay? Right now, just keep that in mind. The 4 are still alive. Okay? We see only 2 of... Fennec's only chasing 2 of them. Which makes you think, now that she's on the rooftops, if there were 4 of them here, they could just 4v1 her and just murder her. Right? Get rid of her now. Which, wouldn't surprise me, but they just run somewhere else. Which is interesting, to say the least. Also, this parkour routine, I feel like, I don't know, like mail, right? Like plate armor, plate mail. I don't know what you call it. If it's light plate mail. Like, have you seen the YouTube videos of people like doing backflips and wall climbing in those? So I guess this is possible, but it also feels like you are still in armor. I don't know, like, is your movement hindered? Is it not? Then again, Fennec is wearing like cloth. It's not proper armor. So yeah, weird. I'll let it pass, I think. Because see, that is cloth, but there's also some armor. And this is what I'm worried about, because now you're getting 2v1, and now Fennec has jumped to her death. Because if you think about it, it's a flat-faced building. You jumped out. There's no way to propel yourself mid-air. So you're falling to your death, or you're hitting the building the other side of the road. And so if she catches up to them, that's fucked. Because how did she catch up to them? Because how we were led to believe, they moved front and to their left. And Fennec is behind them, and now she has taken the longer route and climbed up before these guys. And it's still a 2v1, so she's still fucked. Yeah, but come on. Up here, I'll allow it, because whatever. But this isn't a valid threat, because earlier we see Boba just smack one of these dudes with these batons things. Not batons, I don't know what you want to call them. These electric things. And it's not a kill shot. It's not a kill shot. So I don't see why this is gonna be a kill shot either. So he should just, just jump at Fennec. He's not gonna die. He's gonna be incapacitated. And his friend can then smack Fennec to all hell. But instead, what happens? What was that? Come on. And now he's like, I surrender. I'm like, come on. This makes little to no sense to me. And now, again, this have Boba go back into the Bacta, which again makes a lot of sense. Because Bacta is like heal everything fluid in Star Wars. And they want to do the flashbacks like this, which I'm not opposed to at all. Now here they're gonna go out to dig for the little blue ball things that in the Mandalorian and even in this show, they show that they have water in them. Which, again, on Tatooine, water is very important. let's just skip a bit to like the walking scene, because again, I like there being a walking scene, right? Like this scene, but I can't show that for copyright reasons. I can't have, I can't talk that much over it. It's a walking scene, so I'll have to skip it. Here, why does he show Boba this? And why are these water thieves spilling like 80% of the water they're here to steal? You are water thieves. Do not spill water. Like, it's like probably the first thing water thieves do. They don't waste water. But how, but what would I know? And why does he show Boba this? Because now they just move, like they move away from the farm. So it's not that the water thieves were in their way and they need to wait for them to go so that they can go, right? Nah, they're just watching the show. And why are they just watching the show? Interesting, this interesting. Also, this little child Tusken is going with two people, and I'm like, these two could just beat him up, kill him, but like, I guess that's not a concern of his.
What do you want me to do?
He wants you to dig.
Dig. Dig for that. Oh, you want me to dig for that?
Also, like, that's a solid thing. He just touches its mouth and he can drink. And that's not even the mouth, that's the mask. I feel like they have them dinking through the masks a lot, so I don't think Disney cares that much about it. But yeah. So are these things just like perpetually open, or do you need like a knife to open them? Why is the Rhodian so fucking happy? I did slave labor. Yeah, I did slave labor. Yeah. I'm so happy. Keep digging, bitch. Keep digging.
No hard feelings, mate.
Dig. Just sitting here. I kind of like it. It's funny. A bit funny. Why are you so happy? You slave labor. Hey, Boba Fett found one. Also, these things are mighty close to the surface. Why would you drink it? Why would you drink it? Because you know that was gonna happen. I guess Boba Fett knows that he's strong enough, you know.
Need some water.
But still, seems like conflict for no reason.
I would like a drink.
Again, why is he spilling it? I feel like what happened here, right? And I don't know how this happens. Because I think this thing wants to either spill the water to make a statement or feed it to the animal. But the animation guy, he animated the animal, but he like, the animal misses, like it's out of sync. It's fucking out of sync. Looky here. He's drinking the water. He's still drinking it. And then he spills it. I'm like, if the thing's not gonna drink the water, why do you waste the animation guy's time? What the hell? And he's like shaking water off. That was not that much water, mate. It was just shaking off water. Come on. And now he's just sleeping to the guy who has tried to escape. Just now was very hostile. What's the guarantee he's gonna be good? Also, you freed him his hands somewhere along the way. Yeah, see? He's got an idea.
If you kept your snout closed, we can get to Anchorhead. I can get us off-world.
I don't know why the Rhodian's not interested in going off-world.
Also strangle you with this ankle chain and feed your leg to the watchdog. Oh, that you understand.
I feel like, why is he not interested in going
Down.
out of the planet?
Quiet.
Like, why is he actually like, does he like slave labor? He's been pretty happy with it so far. Ooh, what's this? It's not, it's a new creature. We haven't seen this creature before, right? So, they made something new, which is, yeah, it looks not the best looking, but it does, like, I can believe it being a thing. It's not the worst looking, it's not like cool looking, it's not goofy looking, it's just whatever, I feel. But it's something new. Disney Star Wars hasn't given us new shit that does not break the world yet. So I'm pretty happy with that. Because this is new, but it's also not breaking the world like Holdo did. But still, what the fuck is this? It's like this weird thing with 6 arms, with. I mean, the character design on this is very weird. Look at it. What the fuck is that? It looks so goofy. I mean, but they still show it very powerful. Look at that. The dog. He throws the dog, right? He throws the dog like 20 feet. He has thrown the dog, by the way. And now he's thrown the dog 20 feet. Why is the Tusken trying to help? It's not like he's gonna beat this huge ass thing, but just leave your prisoners to die. I mean, why are you risking yourself? But even if you are, look at that. And Boba Fett just knocked out, just boom, like 20 feet. Okay, 20 feet might be a bit too much, but like 10 feet, he's just gone. Also, I think this chain is getting longer as the plot needs it to. This chain is not that long. Look at how far Boba is to the other prisoner. I feel like the chain is getting longer as the plot needs it. And why did I point out how strong this thing is? It's throwing things 10 feet, 20 feet away. Because right here, Boba chokes it and he can't pull it off him. He can't pull it out. He gives up on pulling it out, which he is so much stronger than Boba. He should like just use his hands and just knock Boba around. He is so strong, but he can't pull it. He can't pull the chain. What the fuck? He should just be able to pull it off with like one arm. But he can't fucking pull it. Boba's too strong. And the thing dies. Which, you know, doesn't make any sense to me. That Boba can just defeat this thing in like this brute strength. Yeah, I win. I am Boba Fett. That's the kind of pose he's striking. I'm like, I feel like, you know, you did an incredible feat of strength, but I don't know, the pose is like, they're gonna come over to a tribe and it's like, hey, we killed the thing. And now they respect Boba, which is, you know, makes sense to me, honestly. It does make sense because Tuskens are honorable people. He saved one of their guys, so they are gonna treat him with proper respect. Does make sense to me. I skipped a bit there, but that's fine. And that's that. They have this art, and again, back the Sarlacc's alive in this photo. It wasn't when it came out, so like, come on, keep your Sarlacc consistent. I mean, this is good art, but I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm not here to art review. So this has been a okay episode. I'm intrigued. I am genuinely like Mando season 2 episode 1. I was like, no, this I like this, but it has some pretty glaring flaws to me. So I'm not gonna pass any judgments on the series just yet. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you for the next episode. Bye bye.